Howdy, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Scene, and I make Palia videos weekly here on YouTube, at least for the past 3 weeks, and I plan to continue. And so if you like Palia content, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you like what I'm doing here, give the video a like, and give it a comment or whatever, for algorithm reasons. And if you want to catch me live, I stream 6 days a week on Twitch, twitch.tv/kfiercescene, and I stream from about 4 p.m. to about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to come check me out. But at any rate, let's get into episode 2 of Palia 101, my in-depth beginner guide for Palia. So I figured this episode we're going to start off talking about focus. Now, I guess before we talk about focus, I want to talk about renowned first. If you go into your menu option and go into inventory, you'll notice that in between the gold and the in-game currency, there's this other currency that's called renowned. You get it by leveling up. You'll get it as rewards for completing quests. You'll get it for doing achievements. You get plenty of renowned in this game, and it has 2 major uses. One of which is upgrading your focus bar, which we'll get into focus in a second. But you go to like the dragon shrine right here, and you commune with it, and you get increased bonus. Now this one right here gives you an increased bonus to your percentage of your focus, whilst this one gives you more focus. Now, if you go into your menus here, and I go up here, you'll notice that at the top of the screen, it'll say my focus is 219 out of 550. Means I have raised my focus to 550, and I get 62.5% bonus focus, which is basically bonus XP is the way to work it. Focus is, and the way I understand it, is bonus XP. So both of these are a great way to spend your focus on. Now once you hit 500 focus and 50% focus bonus, then the numbers are in half. Like I think at first it starts out like 50 focus apiece, and then you'll get like 25 bonus and upgrade. And instead of it upgrading at 5% at a time, it'll turn around to upgrade at 2.5% of the time. The other way you want to spend your focus is coming over here to this building right over here, and you'll go inside and you'll just interact with the register, the open store, and you can buy rights with them. And now mine are 100 apiece. Yours will not be that much starting out, but they will go higher up over time. I think they start at 5. I don't know. But yeah, they do go up over time, and basically what they're used for is upgrading the land on your plot. Now, personally, I feel like you start off the game with plenty enough land on your plot. So I don't feel like upgrading the amount of land you have is necessary for early game. So in my opinion, the way I spent my renowned early game is I upgraded my focus bar to 500 and my bonus to 550 because, that's your bonus XP. You want to level up all your stuff pretty early on, so you want to make sure that you're getting your proper XP and level. And literally filling up your focus bar is as easy as eating a meal, Early on, you don't have very many options to get your focus, but grilling up some meat or grilling up some fish or grilling up some mushrooms It's really weird. It says meat and it looks like mushrooms, but is a great way to fill up your focus early game, especially when your bar is small, you know. But then if you actually want to buy the land with the rights that you bought, that's what all of these squares are when you go to this view. You know, on the Switch, you just press down on the left joystick. I bought all of these now. Though I wish I didn't buy as much land thinking about it now. I probably shouldn't have bought all this because I'm not even using all of this land, you know. So now I'm putting my renown back into building up my focus, personally myself. Now you can save it up. You don't have to spend it all right away, but it does cap out at 1,000. And once it capped out at 1,000, you can still do the things that would earn renown, but you won't get it. So make sure you spend it before you cap out so you don't lose out on it. Now the next thing I want to talk about is crafting. Now there is a lot into crafting within this game, and a lot to look into. Now first off, you can sort your crafting by, you know, usable items and ammo, furniture, you know, all the workable stuff, and then your tools. You know, so it's easy to get to what you're looking for. And this is where you'll work on your furniture making skill, which is a great thing to level up. You know, it gives you access to more furniture later on. And now one thing I will say is, you see all of this lovely furniture that's over here in this store, all of this you can literally make yourself. All you want to do is just go to Tish and you want to make sure that you buy a recipe for the set. Just buy one recipe. Don't buy more than one. Because literally, once you start making a set, you will learn how to make the rest of the sets. So all you got to do is buy one of each set as you unlock them, and then just actually go out, farm the materials, and make them yourself. It's a great way to spend your materials on anyways, and as I said, you'll level up your furniture making skills, which then will unlock new things to level. And beyond just making furniture, as I said, you'll be making arrows for your hunting. You'll be making repair kits to repair your tools, you know, as well as you're going to be making storage chests for all the storage, which will get us into our next thing I want to talk about, which is storage. One of the first things you want to do is build your storage box, because you're going to collect stuff and you're going to want to throw it in here. Now, first thing to know about storage is furniture doesn't take up any storage space. So literally all this furniture doesn't take up any of this storage space. As you can see, that blue bar below me, that's the amount of storage I have available, and the amount of storage, or the amount of storage total, and the amount of storage I've used. You know, I'm in the midst of upgrading my storage to the second tier, which is copper, and then you'll be able to make iron as well, and as well as chests. So there is a lot of storage to be able to have in this game. You know, and so you know, my lockbox storage chests, those were an additional add-on. So right now, that's, as I said, I'm working on the copper storage chest. And then if you don't want anything particularly, this box right here, you open it and you put stuff in here and you can sell the items. And that says, and here it'll tell you how much you'll make, and it'll tell you how long till your next shipment. Now, if you know, because it collects every day at 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. server time, you know, not real life time. Now, if your shipping box is full and you've still got a couple hours till 6 o'clock and you just desperately need to sell, you can just come down here to the general store and you'll just click on the register, and legitimately, you can literally sell anything to him, and he will buy he'll literally buy anything at the store, you know. Or you can go to each individual vendor and sell what, they sell. Like, ENR, he's the fisherman, so you'll sell your fish to him. But, you ain't going to sell your produce to the fisherman because he ain't going to buy it. But if your bag's full, just go to the general store and sell from the general store. If the shipping box is full or just not close enough to you, or, whatever reason. But I personally just like sticking with the storage bin. Very rarely do I ever do more in a 12-hour time frame to where I'd fill it up. And if I'm getting a bit full and I notice it's about 6 o'clock, then I will go ahead and get my shipment taken care of. And speaking of 6 o'clock, that's when the mail runs too. And as you can see, my mailbox has its flag up, and if you look at it from a little bit back, you can see that it's got a little glow right there. That means I've got mail. So I get to open it up, and it's Hidori sending me an iron bar, and Zeki sending me a lucky coin. You can go over here to all your red letters from everybody. These are just messages from in-game people. A lot of them have items in it, so it's really good to check your mail. And yeah, so I think that concludes everything I want to talk about in this episode. So make sure to like and subscribe if you're into Palia content and you want to see the rest of the Palia 101 series I have coming down the pipeline. But I do hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I will leave y'all with a heart.